स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
No, not really. He was bowling pretty well, I thought.
But with the criticism that's come his way, did you sense that he had a point to prove himself today?
I honestly don't know what criticism came his way. I don't read any of the stuff, so I have no idea.
You should get a subscription to The Australian, that's good.
Look, I'm not even sure who I follow on Instagram. I barely go on it these days.
No, news agents, newspapers.
Australia. No, every time I click on them, they make me want to pay. I'm like, I don't do that. Give me some freebies. Or maybe 5 cents an article or something, instead of making me pay the whole monthly subscription.
Can we move on? The pitch looked like it seemed to play quite differently today to the way it played yesterday. What did you think? Because you were out there yesterday and out there today.
Yeah, look, your guess is as good as mine. Everyone pretends to be an expert on wickets, but none of us really know. It looked like it had a little bit of patches today where it was still doing a little bit. They could have nicked a couple more, and it could have been a totally different day, and maybe we would be talking differently about the wicket right now. But I think there's still enough in it. I think we bowled well in patches, and then didn't quite bowl well in other patches. We probably could be a little bit more disciplined, but that credit to them, they also batted well, put a bit of pressure on our bowlers. So,
Usman, just with your own batting, have you felt like India's bowlers have been able to suffocate you a little bit? And I suppose how have you found it, just finding that balance between obviously wanting to dig in and putting together your attacking game?
Yep. I felt like they bowled pretty well to me. I felt a lot of the bowlers this sort of last 2 games have bowled quite well. If you look at the scoring rates across the board, they've been quite slow for all the players. So I think credit goes to the bowlers in a lot of those respects. But yeah.
Just for tomorrow, the Indian tail looks like a fairly long tail. Do you sort of sense that as an advantage that you can exploit?
Hopefully, yeah. We get a couple of wickets early. Obviously break this partnership right now, and then it's not an easy wicket to start up on. As a team batting first in the first innings, you're hoping that the wicket deteriorates and keeps deteriorating a fair bit. So we still got to start off well tomorrow. If we do that, and we'll have our chance at that tail. But I think we still have to be quite disciplined.
Yeah. It was just about you mentioned a couple of edges that didn't really come. Pat Cummins against Virat Kohli today. How's just in that contest, what were you guys thinking about it? I mean, it's just so many deliveries, he could have got him out. What was your perspective, just watching?
What are you talking about exactly? Like
Kohli against Paddy Cummins today.
Just Paddy?
Yeah, just more so Paddy and Virat, because he seems to beat the bat a lot, didn't score a lot of runs, then it seems to be the contest of the series, and given that he hasn't been able to get on top of him, just your perspective on it.
Yeah, look, Virat's a good batsman. He respects good balls and he tries to put away the bad ones, like any good batsman does. So I think Paddy bowled really well today. I think, as I said earlier, all the bowlers bowled well in patches today. But you have to keep doing it over and over again. You're going to beat the bat sometimes. Sometimes they're going to nick it, and sometimes they're not. So with good batsmen, with any Test batsman, you just have to keep putting the right place at the right time as much as you can over and over again. Hopefully, be disciplined enough to get one of those edges. But as you saw sometimes too earlier, you get a crack. Sometimes a crack goes too far, so it just depends. It's a bit of luck. It's cricket.
You talk about the patches that are bowled well and not so well in, but so is there a sense perhaps when Rahane came in that maybe was an opportunity where you lost a little bit of the upper hand against them, the way that he was able to attack and maybe take pressure off Kohli?
Look, I don't think we've lost an upper hand. I think we're still ahead of the game in a lot of respects. But yeah, Rahane came out and obviously took on the short ball a bit, got off to a little bit of a fly, and then we sort of pegged them back in. The bowlers then started bowling really well. So I think we just got to do it consistently throughout the whole period. And the bowlers knew that, and some days it's just like batting. Some days it comes easy, and other days it doesn't. So hopefully tomorrow we can just be that little bit better. But all in all, I thought it was a pretty good day. They're still 140 odd behind. That's a long. It took him 70 overs to get 170. So I still think 1 or 2 wickets, hopefully in the first session tomorrow, will be pretty big for us.
As a captain of Queensland at times, and dealing with bowlers in different conditions, when there is assistance out there, like there is in this game, is it sometimes a matter of, I guess, keeping them calm so that they're bowling, I suppose, with their heads rather than with the adrenaline of the moment? I
think our bowlers do that pretty well. I don't think they get too involved with the whole emotional side. They know what they're trying to do. They come in, they bowl in, day out. I think they've been very good for a very long time, and as I said, I thought they were pretty good today too. So I don't really think they get caught up in the emotional side of it.
Do you feel confident in the way you're batting at the moment? I mean, because we saw in Adelaide that first innings, I mean, you looked really good for a fair while. It seemed like you were really hell-bent on batting time, but then the next 2 innings, I mean, there's kind of the patterns established with them hitting you back. I mean, are you comfortable in your game at the moment and confident that you'll turn the corner in the next 2 tests?
Yep, very comfortable.
What gives you that confidence? Share it with us.
Share it with you, all right. Well, cricket's a funny game. It goes in circles.